All right. Sorry, I was busy playing a Mario game. I think people will know who what that is. I'll just quickly do some stuff. I need some form of audio output. Is this good? Hold on. Output capture. Let me do a quick check. Yeah, I think it works. If anybody's in the chat, let me know how the audio is. Oh, sorry. Just quickly. All right. Okay. Right, I'll just do this in full screen simply because bit of a tradition. Okay, can at least still hear me. I don't want having my earphone one ear open just so I can at least hear some outside noise because being having both of my ears kind of muffled by speakers is kind of weird to me. Plus, I would really like to at least know if somebody all of a sudden just comes in, which and I also just need to at least control my own volume. So we're gonna be talking about that Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct. So if anybody who paid attention to my previous let's talk about stream for the previous Nintendo Direct, you may remember that Super Mario Bros. Wonder was announced during that Direct. It showed off a brand new 2D Mario adventure. And I just gotta say for the record, this is something that I've been wanting for a long time, like a brand new Mario game, like a 2D Mario game. I mean, like yes, I'm just going to say for the record, I have a history with 2D Mario. Like one of my first ever games ever that I got with my Nintendo DS was New Super Mario Bros. The original. The original, like, see all of its DSE glory. Woo. It's like no, no, don't take pictures, don't take pictures. Blah blah blah. And of course I also picked up New Super Mario Bros. His Wii, as well as tried to at least convince my parents to get a 3DS or Wii U just so I can play New Super Mario Bros. 2 or New Super Mario Bros. U. That never happened. I ended up waiting until I got my Switch so I can get New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. New Super Mario Bros. U is okay. New Super Luigi U is better. That's all I have to say. And no, I'm not biased because Luigi is a New Super Luigi U. He's not because he's the main character, but because it's much more interesting in its level design. So essentially, when it came to the New Super Mario Bros. Series, each entry felt samey. Like, every single entry, it just feels like you can just interchange them and they just all feel the same. Like, you just hand somebody one, and then you hand over the other, and the next, and blah blah blah, and they all feel the same. That's basically the main problem with the New Super Mario Bros. Franchise. Like, they just didn't feel like they were doing anything to change them much. Like, it just felt like they were just tweaking a few elements here and there, like adding a couple new power-ups, some cool little enemies, and then wablammo, new Mario game, ship it. Like, it was just very tiresome to see Nintendo basically milk Mario to this degree. And I think even Nintendo knew that people were getting tired of the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise. So new Super Mario Bros. Wonder comes out, was announced during that previous Nintendo Direct, and it has tons of potential, and I think it's honestly the most excited I've been for a game in a very good while. Like, if anybody knows the state of the gaming industry right now, it's rough. Like, it's still a super successful industry, but it feels like when it comes to AAA companies, it feels like all they release is just unfiltered garbage that just doesn't feel like they are being made with love. It just feels like they're being made for profit. I mean, that's not a bad thing in terms of business, but if you want to make a... But, let me just say for the record, I have no issue with people making a profit from a business. It's just that if you want somebody to buy a product, then at least make it a good quality. And also just make the game fun in general. Like, don't make it, don't just rush a game out to make it, to just meet a deadline, because I feel like that's just stupid. Like, games require a lot of work to make. And from what I've heard from interviews, there was actually no deadline for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. There was essentially, there was just... Apparently the developers were just not given a deadline at all and just said, finish it when you finish it. And, yeah, here we are now. So, I just wanted to at least talk about the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct, and at least go over some things I think... Go over the things that were in this Direct that I think are at least interesting.
Ooh, so exciting! Welcome to the Flower Kingdom.
Alright, so this is very interesting. The Flower Kingdom. Wait, hold on. Let me just increase the quality. 420. Beautiful, high definition. Not going for 420. Wait, 480. Not 420, 480. It says 480. Me, you doofus. So essentially, Flower Kingdom. This is something that I was always curious about as a kid. Like, there was a Mushroom Kingdom. Where the heck is the Flower Kingdom? I found it. It's right here. We found the Flower Kingdom.
Not so distant land, just beyond the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario and friends were invited here.
Prince Florian. Like, I actually do recall that some people actually stated that this little guy, Prince Florian, some people thought that he was going to be the twist villain. Yeah, some people also thought that your main ally from Paper Mario Origami King was going to be the twist villain. You know what happened? Nothing. She didn't turn out to be the main villain.
Here by the benevolent Prince Florian. But Bowser, the king of the Koopas.
Oh my god! Bowser's the bad guy? What?
Had other plans. With just a single touch of the mysterious Wonder Flower.
Now, this was something that I thought was very, very interesting. Like, of course, I think it's pretty much predictable at this point and cliche for Bowser to be the main primary villain in Mario games at this point. Like, it's inevitable. Deal with it. But the fact that they actually, had it from Bowser to touch the Wonder Flower and, become merged with, the Flower Kingdom Castle to be like this giant floating behemoth airship thing. That's insane, honestly, and I really do like the design. It's, like, crazy.
Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle.
Oh yeah, these piranha plants, they're awesome. I like the design of them. I also like the music. I also like this little take of the end level areas.
Thanks to his newfound power, chaos spread across the land. Now, it's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser and save the Flower Kingdom.
Hey, look, Snabbit. Alright, so let's just go over the junk that's gonna be in this game.
In this presentation, we'll
caterpillar!
learn what's new in Mario's latest 2D side-scrolling adventure, the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Game. Let's jump in.
Alright, the Flower Kingdom. We're going over this.
This is the Flower Kingdom. It's made up of 6 to...
So I just want to mention this real quick. So when it came to a lot of New Super Mario Bros. Games, they usually had a pretty simple overworld. Like for the DS entry and Wii entry and the second entry, they were basically different worlds where you just select a level by just walking around, like similar to how it was in Super Mario Bros. 3, as well as Super Mario World. Though for New Super Mario Bros. U, it was more similar to Super Mario World, as the entire map was interconnected. So essentially, I mean, it definitely works. Don't get me wrong, but the way they did it in the new Super Mario Bros. Games, it just felt like they were just doing the same thing over and over. But for the world map here, I'm definitely more interested, seeing as it feels much more lively and fresh.
Distinct worlds that circle the Petal Isles, making a total of 7 areas to explore.
Seven areas to explore. Huge downgrade. We had 8 in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Actually, more like 9. How dare they? I am upset. We only have 7. Huge downgrade. Obviously, I'm just kidding.
Your adventure begins.
So, Pipe Rock Plateau. Oh my god, look at that Goomba. Hold on, can I zoom in? No, I can't. That Goomba over there, if you see... Hey, that Mario just went past, he just looks so shocked. It's so expressive. Like, the entire art style of New Super Mario Bros. Wonder, feels, very fresh and unique, as I said previously. I just absolutely adore the art style. Oh, and not only that, but I also just really do like the backgrounds. Like first background, oh my god, I'm just realizing that the mountains in the back look like pipes. Oh my god. I'm just realizing that.
Among the tubular hills of Pipe Rock Plateau.
It's Pipe Rock Plateau. Like I'm literally realizing that the background literally are just shaped like pipes, like the rocks shaped like pipes. That's funny. I like that. And I just really adore the fact that for each level they actually don't just stick to a singular theme. They actually each level actually is unique, at least in terms of aesthetics. Like, it wasn't bad in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Far from it. It's just that they just felt repetitive and just feels like we're just going for the same areas over and over and over again. Like, there was at least one good, there was at least, one good new area in New Super Mario Bros. U, which was, one of the ghost levels, which was basically just, a hand-drawn art style, which made me say, why can't more levels, have a bit of an art direction like this? Like, it's cool. Yeah, alright.
Once you get past the
Fluff Puff
freezing foot of the
Peaks.
mountain, you'll be aiming for new heights in Fluff Puff Peaks.
So they're basically kind of combining the ice levels to be interconnected with the cloud levels. I think that's pretty cool idea, honestly.
Many try.
Oh my god, the backgrounds remind me of I believe it's Monument Valley in a way.
miles away amidst the picturesque scenery and radiant cascades of Shining Falls.
Shining Falls.
Traverse multiple islands.
Petal Isles.
Dive into the sea.
Water.
And spelunk through caves at the heart of the Flower Kingdom, the Petal Isles. There's also an arid desert with white sand as far as the eye can see. An uncanny forest lined with giant mushrooms.
Like, just look at the entire art style. Like, it just feels like, it actually feels, like it's something that's brand new. And, just... I'm just sorry, I'm just gushing over it. It just looks so good.
Molten magma and more.
Oh my god, guys, look! Fishy boobkins.
A rich variety of courses await in each world. Move around the map in each world to select a course.
Alright. I'm gonna go over a bit of a thing here.
You can even walk freely through
open areas. This was something that I believe, so like, Kirby, Star Allies and, Yoshi's Woolly World did. It would had, where its world map was a bit more open-ended. I mean, it's only in specific areas, which is fine, but it's still cool to at least, have, a bit more of a open area type of feel. It's also a little bit similar to, 3D World in that aspect.
areas you find. In these spaces, if you're not quite ready to take on a particular course, you can try a different one instead. Play them in any order you like. Once you've played a course, you can quickly come back to it through the courses menu.
Dude, being able to fast travel through a course selection screen is actually super convenient. Like, I'm just happy they did that.
It's an easy way to find the ones you want to play again. While in courses, you might notice some talking flowers.
Oh my god, I actually saw some people actually get a bit up in hands about these talking flowers. It's like, can we mute them? I want to mute them. And then I say, I'm not muting them. I like these talking flowers. They're funny. Alright, let's hear the one-liners.
Onward and upward. How'd you get up here? What a pretty sunset.
They'll talk to you, livening up your adventure.
I wonder what Goombas taste like.
I wonder what Goombas taste like.
They might give you hints.
Wonder if you can get over there.
Or coins.
You'd share your water with me?
You'd share your water with me? Alright, the characters. Alright, let's just look at the general characters.
Besides
themselves.
Mario, you can also play as Luigi.
Oh, thank God, I was worried he wasn't gonna be there.
Peach.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely am glad to see Peach back to be playable again.
Daisy.
Daisy's a great new addition. Like, I mean, she was playable in Super Mario Run, but this is basically her first mainline playable appearance, which I'm actually glad they are doing. It's great to give Daisy some love.
One of two Toads.
Oh, thank God, Blue Toad.
And Toadette.
Yeah, it's great to have Toadette back. Like, one thing that people were a little disappointed about is that each of these characters do play the same. Me personally, I don't really care too much, because I'm just gonna choose Luigi, and he's just gonna be not gonna affect the experience of just playing as Luigi.
They all play the same, so go with your favorite or mix it up. The Yoshis and Nabbit, on the other hand.
Yeah, Yoshis and Nabbits, this is actually something that people got a little bit miffed about. They're basically baby mode. Like, Nabbit was essentially baby mode back in New Super Mario Bros. U and Deluxe. Like, essentially, when you played as Nabbit, you just couldn't take damage. And Yoshi essentially is also a bit of a baby mode as well.
And won't take damage. They're a great choice if you're looking for a more easygoing experience.
Like, I'm a little... It seems like, from the trailer, he actually would still take knockback, while, Nabbit just won't really care what happens to him. He's just, cruising through the levels.
Careful though, they'll still lose a life if they fall down a pit, so watch your step. Additionally, the Yoshis can flutter
Like, the Yoshi's being able to flutter jump and
eat
use it.
objects,
And eat objects, is essentially pretty much essential for Yoshi at this point. I just pause at, the perfect frame. Like, look at that face.
and spit them back at enemies. Speaking of enemies, here are some of
let's
the
look
new
at
ones
the
you'll
new
find.
enemies.
Hoppycats.
Hoppycats. Pretty clever. Pretty clever name, honestly. It kind of reminds me of the Pipsqueaks from Mario 3D World, though more specifically from Mario Maker 2. Like, the Pipsqueaks from 3D World act differently than they do in Mario Maker 2.
Will copy the player and jump when you jump. Melon piranha plants will spit seeds from the
Melon piranha plants. The design, how these piranha plants works, kind of reminds me of Yoshi's Island in a way. Yeah, because Yoshi had the ability to eat melons and spit seeds out. Melon piranha plants is going to be adding to the long list of species of piranha plant.
their mouths. Condarts will fly at you and
Condarts.
stick their beaks where they don't belong.
Condarts look pretty cool.
When conchs attack, they'll even plow through goo.
Conks. Thwomps and womps, and now conks. Yeah. Also, the goo, here definitely does give me, Super Mario Land 2 vibes.
Mumsies can be unraveled if you
Mumsies.
position yourself.
Mumsies. The Mumsies, design kind of reminds me of, Super Mario Odyssey in a way.
Just right. Mamas will eat anything that comes too close to their
Mamas.
gaping mouths.
Oh my god. I like the design of the Mamas, it's funny.
There are plenty more new enemies for you to discover as well.
Like, plenty of more enemies. I definitely am liking the new enemy designs, honestly.
Goombas, Koopa Troopas, Boos, Locky-Toos,
No, it's not Lakitu, it's Lakitu. You dum-dum. Or Lakitu. Pronounce it right, you dum-dum. Of course, these
and
enemies...
other familiar foes are also
Of course, these enemies are just basically Mario staples at this point. Expect them.
here.
Alright, the new power-ups.
Next, let's look at the new power-ups you can find.
Alright. Elephant Mario. Everybody knows this became a big ol' meme because Mario turned a big ol' elephant. I mean, it's funny because he became an elephant.
In elephant form, make the most of your nose and your size. Swing your trunk to attack enemies.
It's pretty cool to have a bit of a power up that's basically kind of like a Bizarro take of the Tanuki suit in a way. It kind of does give me a bit of Tanuki suit vibes, where you get close to enemies and you can attack them with your tail, but in this case, it's your big old trunk. And it's funny because you're using your nose to hurt a Goomba.
Destroy blocks, and even do this.
It's kind of like a bit more of a versatile Tanuki suit, though without the flying functionality, obviously.
In this form, you can easily break through blocks and dash across large gaps. See?
You can... I like the fact that you can dash easily across the large gaps. I actually think that's useful.
If you store water in your trunk and spray it out, who knows what might happen?
Thank you. That trunk sure is useful, huh?
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that's something that elephants can do, right? I mean, I'm no biologist, but that happens, right?
It's not just Mario, though.
Oh, hell yeah! Elephant Luigi!
Luigi, the Toads,
Elephant Toad.
Hey,
Peach, Daisy,
Hit Elephant Peach.
and Toadette.
Peach, we can see your bloomers.
All have elephant forms as well. The bubble form
Okay,
allows you
bubble.
to...
Like, this is kind of like a bit of a repurposing of the blue baby Yoshis from New Super Mario Bros. U. Though this time you don't need to hold that singing little blue thing in order to produce bubbles. Plus, they're much
Blow
larger.
light, floating bubbles. They can be used to capture and defeat enemies from a distance. They'll also drift toward nearby foes. You can take care of enemies surrounding you in one go, defeat typically impervious foes, and knock out baddies on the other side of walls.
Yeah, the bubble power definitely is a bit more useful. Seems pretty useful, and probably much more useful than something like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. It just definitely seems like a pretty cool power-up, even though it's sort of a repurposing.
You can even jump off them, like platforms.
Also, I can't imagine if when people figure out how to speedrun this game, how the bubble power-up will affect speedruns.
Bubbles make it a bit easier to get to those hard-to-reach places. Just like that. What?
Drill. Like, alright, let me just state that I absolutely love Super Mario Galaxy, and I played Galaxy 2 as well. This is kind of like a bit of a different take of the spin drill from Super Mario Galaxy 2. But also kind of combining it with like the helmets from Mario Maker.
Island drill form, you'll get a pretty nifty drill. This makes dealing with spiky or hard-headed enemies a breeze. Or you can use it to drill down.
Like, you can basically use it as a bit of a head protection and also use it to drill down.
It also allows you to burrow and move through the ground.
Being able to burrow is also very useful.
In a tough spot, dig away. You can even burrow into the ceiling.
So that's also pretty cool.
whoa! I wasn't expecting company.
Plus, the classic fire form makes a return.
I mean, yeah, it's inevitable.
Oh, and you can hang on to an extra power-up.
Being able to hang on extra power up, I'm just glad that they allow you to do that, because not being able to do that, I've played something like New Super Mario Bros. On the DS as well as Super Mario World. I feel like I would prefer to just have an item slots to be able to quickly pull out an item when I need to. I just feel like it's kind of like a bit of a need at this point.
In a pinch, bust out a power-up. Or swap them to better fit the situation.
Okay, the Wonder Flower.
This is a wonder flower, a plant that grows in the Flower Kingdom. It's said they thrive off this world's mysterious power and release it when in bloom. That's the power Bowser was after. When you touch a wonder flower in a course, a wonder effect will trigger, causing some interesting changes.
So this is what it's like to be on drugs.
Pipes might start moving. A stampede of enemies can appear.
A stampede of enemies. That kind of gives me vibes of that kind of reminds me of like those super like stampede-like levels from Mario Maker.
The terrain may tilt.
Oh boy.
You could end up in a free fall.
Like, it's basically they're just going, when it comes to the wonder effect thing, the entire level just goes wacko mode.
Bubbles might bubble up. Your perspective can change.
This is That is pretty cool though. Having a bit of a being able to like mimic a bit of a top-down game is pretty cool, honestly. It's like, am I playing Mario or Zelda?
Change. Or you might float through
Huh?
space.
Super Mario Galaxy?
There are even wonders where your character transforms. Mario might become a Goomba?
That's Super Mario Odyssey.
Or a spike ball?
That's Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm kidding. I just like this.
Or blow up like a balloon?
That's Super Mario World.
When you touch a Wonder Flower,
Again, I'm
always
also kidding.
expect the unexpected. Collect a Wonder Seed, and the course will return to normal. Some courses need to be unlocked using the Wonder Seeds you've collected.
So essentially, the Wonder Seed is a bit of a necessity to collect in order for progression. It's definitely a good thing.
You'll also earn a Wonder Seed as thanks from a Poplin when you clear a course.
Wonder Seed, yeah. Right, badges. This is something that I'm very interested in. Like the badges, many people did compare this to Paper Mario, which I don't blame them for because badges were also used in Paper Mario.
As your adventure progresses, you'll unlock in-game badges that change up the way you play when equipped. There are a
Alright,
variety of
let's go
badges,
over them.
each with its own special ability. Let's go over some of them.
Right, the parachute cap.
Slow your fall.
What do you think you are, Mario? Link from Breath of the Wild? I think this is pretty cool. Like turning your cap into a parachute is pretty awesome, honestly.
With the parachute cap badge. Enhance your wall jumping
Wall jump climb. I think that's pretty cool. Kind of gives me Celeste vibes in a way.
abilities with the wall climb jump badge. Unleash a burst of speed.
Dolphin kick. Penguin suit. I'm kidding. Honestly, that just makes honestly, I think that just makes water levels infinitely better.
While underwater by equipping the dolphin kick badge. You can also break underwater blocks. Charge up a bounding leap with the
Super Mario Bros. 2? Also known as Donkey Donkey Panic in the Japan place or Super Mario USA? I think it's cool to see that ability return.
the crouching high jump badge. Shoot vines in midair and
Holy shit, Spider-Man. Grappling Vine looks awesome though. I like that.
stick to walls with the grappling vine badge. Recover from dangerous
Safety
drops.
bench. That's kind of like a bit of a repurposing of ability that Peachot from U Deluxe had.
Instantly with the safety bounce badge. Easily find
Sensor.
important items using the
Her elephant senses are tingling.
sensor badge. Draw in nearby moolah
Right.
with the coin magnet
Coin
badge.
magnets.
Become invisible to your enemy.
Oh hey, it's the hat from it's the invisibility hat from Super Mario Odyssey.
And yourself with the invisibility badge. You will
Jet
not
run.
stop dashing with the jet
Oh,
run badge.
I like the jet run
And you
ability.
can run in the air
That's
for a bit.
pretty cool.
There are many more badges with different abilities, from the convenient to the unconventional.
I just think the badges are just cool. Like they may not be entirely original ideas, but I like them regardless.
Only one badge can be equipped per course. Equip them from the world
It makes sense to. I'd say it makes sense. Like being able to have tons of abilities at your disposal makes the game a bit broken.
map or when starting a course. Or if you don't make it through, grab a different badge and try again. Some badges can be earned by clearing special badge challenge courses,
Go for it!
while others can be purchased from Poplin shops on the world map. Be sure to exchange flower coins you collect in courses for badges.
Yeah, being able to exchange flower coins for badges is definitely a good thing to me. right, multiplayer. This one, some people were. I think this was something that was a bit more mixed, but I think the way that they're doing it is smart. Like, hear me out when we go through it. Okay, let's do local first.
Up to 4 people can play locally on the same Nintendo Switch system. Pick your favorite character and jump into the adventure together. If a player is defeated in local...
Honestly, from the way it seems, they're basically not having them run into each other and pick them up anymore, which I'm just happy they're doing, because doing that in New Super Mario Bros. Was just made things more annoying, honestly.
Co-op, their character will float around the course as a ghost.
Ooh, ghost. so essentially, like many people, oh man, what was I about to say? Honestly, I'm happy that they're doing it like this, because doing it with a bubble and having them constantly being inside a bubble is very annoying. Like, just prevents spam. Like, and besides, having a bit of a time limit on saving someone definitely does make sense as well. It's just for the sake of balancing out gameplay. I'm happy they're doing it like that.
If another player reaches them before time runs out, they'll jump right back into action. Your group won't lose a life either. And just so you know, if someone is playing as a Yoshi, you can jump on their back and ride them around the course.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Even if you're also playing as a Yoshi.
That kind of reminds me of Yoshi's Crafted World. A Yoshi riding a Yoshi. That is the best thing ever.
Or if you're an elephant.
Oh, poor Yoshi. Mario, you're gonna break his back! Right, online play. This is something I wanted to talk about.
If you connect online, you might see other players on the...
Some people were, at first, when they first saw this, were very worried, but to me, I say this is the best they could have done it. So let's just go through it.
And in courses.
Like, basically having tons of players, in a level at once, physically being there and affecting gameplay would be absolute chaos. So essentially, having them basically be ghosts definitely does make sense. Besides, it's not like you can't completely not interact with them.
These are people from around the world, enjoying the game in real time, appearing as...
And besides, it's not pre-recorded ghost characters. They're basically real-time ghosts.
Live player shadows. Just like in local co-op, if you're defeated, you can come back to life by bumping into a live player shadow.
That right there is actually pretty cool. At least adds more interactivity.
Players can send greetings.
Also pretty smart.
And share in-game items.
It's also pretty cool being able to share in-game items. That's actually pretty cool.
Even though you won't be playing together directly, you'll get to experience a subtle connection with other players online.
Honestly, just the way they did it was just smart. Like I'm just glad they just didn't make the online play like absolute chaos.
You enjoy this new adventure together. You can also place a standee in a course.
Standee.
Standees can revive ghosts, so place them in not-so-easy areas and help your fellow players.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, pretty cool to have that. I saw some people online make Dark Souls Mario jokes, and honestly, they're not wrong.
You can purchase standee surprises from the Poplin shops to add more to your collection. You never know which stand...
Even if you're not gonna use the standees themselves, having these little having them is like has a bit more of a collectability. Like it's pretty cool to at least have a bit of some collectibles.
Standee you'll get when you come into contact with an online player or their standee, you'll see their username and heart points. These
I'm curious on what the hard points do. I mean, and to be fair, like it's just a number, like the coin counters and whatnot. But I wonder what the hard points will actually do. To just say, look how you help your fellow people. If that's order for it's fine. Doesn't matter. It's just a number.
Points show how much they've helped other players on their adventure. Reviving ghosts, gifting items, reaching the goal pole together, and more will earn you heart points. While playing online, you also have the option of creating a room to get together with friends.
Hey, very good. I'm glad they have that ability.
In a shared room, you can see which courses your friends are playing, enter courses together, and even race through certain courses.
Being able to do races is pretty cool. I like that.
Start a race by hitting the race block. Then make a run for it. Reaching the goal pole isn't the only way to finish a race, though. In some courses, you'll need to grab a Wonder Seed or defeat a...
Oh, the Bowser Jr. fight looks sick, honestly. Like, the design of Bowser Jr. here is just crazy.
boss instead. Whether you're casually connecting with players from around the world or syncing up with friends for riveting races, you can enhance your experience with online play.
What a beautiful day!
Alright, let's just look for you. It's honestly just crazy. This entire game is just an absolutely wacky Mario, which I'm all here for, honestly. Just glad they're just doing something completely different from the new Super Mario Bros. Games. This just feels happy. Just makes me happy to at least. Honestly, it just makes me happy to see them do something different with Mario for once, and at least for the 2D side. I'm just happy that they're doing this.
Expected with Mario and Friends when Super Mario Bros. Wonder launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 20th.
You can bet that I am definitely picking this game up, as well as Sonic Superstars. I'm just happy that they're at least going absolutely crazy with this game. So yeah, that's the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct. Overall, it was a really good direct. I'm really happy with what they showed off. I'm definitely 100% gonna pick it up because I like me some Mario games. You know, in the meantime, I'm definitely gonna be continuing to work on different projects as well as play through. Finish up Super Mario Sunshine because I have yet to finish that game, as well as probably finish some other games that I have in my collection, both physical and digital, because I am someone who's a bit of a doofus when it comes to completing video games. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for tuning into the stream. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah.